And welcome back to another episode of These Ninjas Podcast. Y'all already know what it is. It's Joey PC and Loso.
Yeah.
And today we got a special guest, one of these you may call him an anime expert of connoisseur of anime. He go by the name of Spoony Mac. You already know what it is. Say what's up, Spoony Mac.
What it do? What it do?
All
And for
right,
those that do know him, it's the amateur wrestler, Mr. Spoony Man. Put you on your back, boss. Hey,
Ooh.
tag team champ. Let them know. Let them know. Talk your shit, son. Hey.
Hey,
Curve
you know,
stomping these foods. Curve stomping these foods.
hey, but you know what? We about to do a real quick surprise. He don't even know what we about to do this. We about to ask him if he wants to tell us a little bit about himself. So go ahead. We're gonna put you on the spot. Let us know what you is and what you about.
Man, man, y'all talking about something near and dear to my heart. Anime, man. I've been watching anime since I was a young buck, man. I got anime tattoos. Dude, I mean, I've been watching anime since I was 13, and your boy will be 42 Monday.
Boy, that
he
man
putting
said he
it out
got
there.
almost 30 years in anime history. That's a lot.
Cause
That's a
Knowledgeable.
lot.
I done seen them all. Cause from Akira to Demon Slayer
To Sailor
Ocean-
Moon.
yeah, Sailor Moon, Neon Genesis Evangelion, dude. I seen all that stuff, bro.
All right, so
Man.
I heard Loso mention that you are amateur wrestler. You want to tell us a little bit about that? Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I've been wrestling. Let's see, wrestling for like 12 years, bro.
Wow.
Has it been that long, bro?
Is that your
Yeah,
wrestling
man,
name?
I-
Spoony Mac?
Yep, Spooky
Okay.
Mac, co-founder of the Young Bloods. Been out here getting titles, man. We've
Ooh.
been the Young Bloods for about 8 years.
Wow.
Man, we done had like, dang, how many chips we don't won? Like,
I know y'all got quite a couple belts.
We done won about eight tag team belts. One wrestler of the year at a few places. Been heavyweight champion.
Let them know what circuits you run out of, bro. Well, like what
Um,
circuits you fight out of? What states?
So in Tennessee, we do Ego Pro, SPCW. Used to wrestle with TWE in Chattanooga, Georgia. We wrestled in Georgia, PCW. I never wrestled in Kentucky, so it's more or less Tennessee and Georgia is where we.
Okay.
We
Oh, North
wrestled.
Carolina.
No, we didn't.
Never won the Carolinas?
Never did. No, I never did wrestling in the Carolinas because got to get a license, and I hadn't got my license yet. Got to get a license to wrestle in South Carolina. I think is it North Carolina? North Carolina and Kentucky. Kentucky. You got to have a license for sure. Got to have like an amateur wrestling.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Oh,
even
okay.
know that was a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you putting people on knowledge that they thinking they can just go to high school and do some backyard wrestling and go WWE. It's not that simple. I see.
No. So to get a wrestling license in Kentucky, you got to get a physical, and I think it's like $100. But you got to get a physical to show that you're physically capable of wrestling.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, you got to get a sports physical is what it's called.
No,
All
like
right.
like one in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you got to send
okay.
that. You got to send that in with paperwork. Like you got to download the paperwork. You got to send that in. And the reason that you got to do that is because like they were doing a lot of those bloody matches and stuff in Kentucky, and Kentucky cracked down on it. So you got to have it's called a wrestling license. But it's like
Okay.
like if you do MMA and stuff, you got to have one of those licenses too.
Right. Okay. Also, let people know that you also, I know you into the shoe game too, ain't you?
Oh yeah. Been in the shoes, man, for a while. Old school
Man.
shoes, man. I got everything from pumps to Adidas to heck. I've had Yeezys, Jordan 1s. Dude, I picked up a pair of Armament year ones.
I mean, when you see your boy,
Ooh, the
Loso on the
quality.
pictures with them Wu-Tang color Air Force Ones, is them Jordan ones,
Come on, bro.
Hey,
You gonna be
man,
naming
man.
them out, calling what they is the Pollen Jordan 1s,
Man,
bro.
the Wu-Tang, nigga, the Wu-Tang, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You got at least call them the Woo 1s.
They the
Yeah.
Wu ones. They got the Wu ones, my man down here, you know. Hit them up, you know what I'm saying?
You can't call them the Wu-Tang ones, because people be trying to take them off your feet if they know them what they are.
Nah, but those ain't Yeah, I think it's Dunks. Dunks actually has
Wu-Tang.
a Wu-Tang.
Yeah, they got a Wu-Tang dunk.
Yeah, so that's different. That's a collectible right there, though.
Yeah.
But the Pollen ones is definitely a classic Jordan colorway.
Pollen
you know what I mean?
Pollen ones is dope. Pollen ones is dope.
Oh, hell yeah. You know,
I refer to them as the Wu-Tang. I know, you know what I'm saying? I just refer to them as the Wu-Tang joints, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, since we talking about sneakers, you already know what it is. Make sure you go on YouTube and check the unboxing videos I got. You already know what it is. New episode gonna be coming out soon. It's gonna be a special unveiling. I got the
Let them
Jordan
know, niggas. It's you
Force.
and Nugs. Let them know. It's just not you and Nugs. And put them
I'll
on.
spoil the surprise. If you hearing this episode, yeah, my daughter got the pair too. We're gonna be doing a double unboxing.
Oh, I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just saying that's who does the unboxing videos with you. I was just telling you, shout her
she
out.
do it, but we about my daughter Nugs
nigga.
breaking it up. If you hearing this episode, you getting the first access. You already know what it is from the day ones. But yeah, go ahead and make sure you check that out and all that. But you know, since we here and everything, we got the introductions out the way. I'm gonna let everybody know. If you watch anime, this is the pod to watch. This is the one that you gotta listen to speak because we're about to get in on our anime game. So
about to nerd
on top
out.
of the list, yeah, we
Ladies,
about to nerd out. Shout out
ladies,
to P90. That's his
yes,
quote. Nerd out
ladies,
with P90.
Ladies, we sorry. This is probably not something y'all want to listen to this pod. We'll come back to y'all in a later date, you know what I'm saying? But
you can't say all ladies don't watch anime.
Man,
I know there's a lot of them out there.
I know there's a few little baddies out there. There's a few little baddies out there to watch anime, you know what I'm saying?
We don't want to disrespect the female anime fans. You already know what it is. Yo, my daughter Nugs loves anime, so I'll tell you that off gate. So
my daughter does too. You know what I'm saying? We got one near and dear to us that, you know, me and my daughter do share. And we on a second anime we watching together, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that honorable mentions. But we're going to start this off with the one, I can only speak for myself, the one that started me off in anime. The one that made me fall in love with anime to begin with. The only reason I give all these other animes a chance. And that's Dragon Ball franchise.
I think hold on. I think not only you, but I think our age group that's really what kicked it off for everybody. Okay. Besides, there's one other anime, which is not even an anime, it's a movie that really turned me on to anime. We'll talk about that later.
So I got a Dragon Ball story.
Okay.
For y'all. A Dragon Ball Z story. So back when I graduated high school, I was working at this Japanese school in Sweetwater called I think it was called TMG. It's called Tennessee Majestic Jinkin or something like that.
I know you're talking about. I used to date a girl out there.
All right, so I was working at that school, and like real talk, the Japanese kids, what they do instead of sending their stuff back to overseas, they'll give it away because it's cheaper to just give it away and throw it away than to put it on the plane and take it back. So
better ship it back.
Yeah. One kid I was friends with, he was like, "Hey man," he goes, you like anime and stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "So hey man, I got all these Shonen Jumps. You want them?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" So he gives them to me and he goes, I start flipping through them and I go, "What's Dragon Ball Z?" He goes, "Oh man, you don't know Dragon Ball Z?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I've just seen Dragon Ball." He goes, "No man, Dragon Ball Z." So he put me on Dragon Ball before it even came out over here.
What year? I don't mean to cut you off, but what year was the story? Because you got me interested.
So let's see. I was, graduated. It'd be 1998.
Boy, you graduated like 95.
Oh, but that's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
But that's Dragon Ball Z you're talking about.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. He put me on Dragon Ball Z before.
Because I'm about to say Dragon Ball's been out since the 80s.
Yes, yes. I seen Dragon Ball.
Okay.
And the crazy thing about it is like he had all them like movies. Like he was putting me on them Dragon Ball movies. He's like, you seen the Red Ribbon Army? I was like, what? He's like, yes, movie, Red Ribbon Army. I was like, what? And I was like, dang, that's crazy. I was like, dude, he put me on all of that stuff. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Yo, this is the only show that I can honestly feel comfortable saying that I'm an expert in. Every other thing, I'm just a fan. I can't really, you know what I mean? But when it comes to Dragon Ball, the whole thing, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, yo, fuck it, Dragon Ball GT, I don't claim it. But you know what I mean? I even watch it because that's how big of a fan I am. All the movies that they did, you know, when they went into the future with Trunks and Heldegon, when they were fighting them. So, like, you know, there's a lot of people, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there that a lot of people don't know about. And I definitely, you know, this is one topic that I really like. So we're going to start it all with Dragon Ball. Let's go ahead and start it all with Dragon Ball. How y'all feel about Dragon Ball in general?
I think
we talking about the original Dragon Ball?
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball.
I think Dragon Ball in general, anybody that says they like anime and says they don't like Dragon Ball is full of it. Because how can you not like something that has that much appeal? I mean, Dragon Ball's been going on for years. It's probably gonna keep going on for a million years.
Even after he dies, bro. Like, one of those characters. Forget about Goku. Any one of those characters, whoever you
just a lot of relatable characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can go with any character, and everybody's a big fan of everything of it. You know what I mean?
But let's get to the B side of Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the shit that we can relate to, like shitty fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas raising your kids type shit.
Oh,
you know
wait, that's Dragon Ball Z. That's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, when we say
we're not there yet. No,
So the original Dragon Ball. Let's get to
Dragon Ball.
The B side. The B side of Dragon Ball is the pervertedness of that shit.
Boy, I was gonna say that
shit on there, boy. Hey, if you get to the B side of Dragon Ball, you be like, "What am I watching? Is this a kid show or a mini?"
It didn't age well. It didn't age well for like people, parents
not the
to let
cancel
their
culture.
Kids watch. Yeah,
the
that's
cancel
what
culture.
I mean.
This is not cancel culture friendly.
Because heck, I mean, Goku took his panties off. Was looking for the Dragon Balls on that one episode.
Yo, he was patting on the monkey like nothing.
He was, I'm about to say he was patting on the monkey, trying to figure out what was that. Talking about what's that? What's that? Bulma used to run around in her damn panties all the time. Like, bro, that show was. It was a little risque for that time of era too. If you think about it.
Straight up flash the monkey to Master Roshi. for a Dragon Ball, cuz.
Yo, no. It did not.
What you do for a Dragon Ball?
But you know what? I like the whole thing. The whole thing with like, he's like a little kid and he's beating up all these people, adults and everything. They're over there like, oh my God, he's beating up the Red Ribbon Army and shit like that. So you know what I mean? Like, to me, like back then, though, I think it was very wholesome. I liked it. Now looking at it, when I watch it with my kids, because you know me and my kids started watching it just to go back. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. So I agree with y'all. But
man,
like I said,
the King Piccolo saga is slept on, cuz like a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like the King Piccolo saga, but the King Piccolo saga slept on, bro.
That's actually a good saga too.
The first world tournament. The first world tournament.
Yo, that's the one where Goku fought Chi-Chi and then right? Like, yo, come on, man. Like, yo.
He fought Nails too, didn't he? He fought Nails then too.
Nah, I didn't fight Nail.
He didn't fight Nail?
And that's he fought Nail in the Nail's from Namek, right? That's you talking about?
Yeah, that's the other Namek.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Z.
Nah.
Was he Z? I thought it was regular Dragon Ball.
No. That's King Piccolo you talking about.
Yeah, I remember he fought Piccolo at the end. Yeah, that's what he fought at the end.
So that's when they separate. That's Kami. Kami's up there, and that's Piccolo. They separated.
Yeah,
because Piccolo was the evil side and Kami was the good side.
Yeah, because he had to split himself because they were all one before. But then later on, well, that's later on. Oh no, go ahead. That segues right into Dragon Ball Z. Unless you guys got something else to say about Dragon Ball.
No, I mean Dragon Ball was good. I mean the
it was
regular
a little,
army. It was. I mean, it was a lot more kiddie-ish, but I mean, you know, I mean,
But look at
like,
the era. It was developed in '83 too. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
But then Dragon Ball Z hit, and then like I think that blew everybody's mind, bro. The fighting sequences on that, the fucking animation on that, bro. The creativity.
Well,
oh
the thing I like about Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball is like that you can grow up with it. So like when you were a kid, you watched Dragon Ball, and then when you became a teenager, you watched Dragon Ball Z. As an adult, you can even, like, as an adult still watching anime, you can get into Super and be like, dang, that's like adult stuff going on with Super. Like, that's the thing I liked about Dragon Ball.
It grew up.
A fan. It grew up as you grew up, because me being a youngster watching it, it grew up as I grew up. It's like, dang. So these cats are growing up.
We were able to see on cinema the maturity level growing up of Toriyama. So that's basically what we just saw. You know what I mean? Because he was so young when he did it back in '83 when he first started it. You know what I mean? And then when he did Dragon Ball Z, I mean, he took a hiatus because he did not have anything to do with Dragon Ball GT. And then he came back after that with Dragon Ball Super. So... You know what I mean?
I heard that he didn't really have anything to do with Dragon Ball.
Nothing. GT.
But I heard that he gave him the concept. Like he gave him the concept, but he didn't have any physical thing to do.
I heard that he was having an argument with them about how the character were going. The studio got very cocky and felt like they didn't need him, and they got rid of him. And he didn't really give them an idea. So supposedly the rumor was that idea that he gave them was just a bullshit shit for them to fuck up. And it just so happens that they took it and they actually did fuck it up.
Yeah, because you notice that, like, so Dragon Ball, not skipping Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT means Grand Tour. And if you notice, Dragon Ball GT's first 10 episodes is like Dragon Ball. And I think a lot of people wasn't doing it, catching on to it. So they're like, oh, so we got to go back to Dragon Ball Z type stuff.
To understand that. Yeah, because that's the shit you saw in Dragon Ball. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck?
I watched it just because it was 65, 67 episodes.
It's a good I mean, like, you can watch it very fast. Like,
I will say this,
doesn't make any sense at all. Like,
we'll go back. You know, like you said, not trying to skip over Z, but to me, Dragon Ball, where it's so little, I mean, it's not really skipping over Z because it's really a background story of the Dragon Balls and Shenron, pretty much. So they could have put that shit out. They could have put that out like right after regular Dragon Ball. They could have, to me, they could have put that out before Z. Honestly, just if they wanted to do, if they wanted to do us. They honestly, they could have did that shit as a fucking movie. They could have been done as a movie. They could have. Yeah, they could have been pushed. They could have been pushed as a movie.
I still wouldn't like it though. There was too much I was so against when it came to Dragon Ball GT.
Don't get me wrong. You could clean up the storyline better, but the concept of I've seen the concept that they were trying to do as far as the whole Shenron and each Dragon Ball was a fucking dragon. I kind of understood the concept. It was retarded in a way. Sorry, trying to be politically correct, but I mean, it was just one of those. It should have been a movie.
It really didn't make any sense, and it should have just been a movie. But what I think they were trying to do was like, you know, during Dragon Ball, they made all these wishes, and I guess they were trying to make people be like, oh, well, you made all these wishes, so we're going to give you consequences for all those wishes you made. But, I mean, not jumping ahead, but, I mean, they basically do the same thing in Super, so it's like, there's no consequences for doing that in these other Dragon Balls, but, I mean, Dragon Ball GT is bad, but it's not that. It's bad, but there's good parts to it. So,
it's tolerable.
We can all agree to disagree because I think it was complete trash. I really hated it. It was a waste of my life that I just watched that shit. The only thing was Super Saiyan level 4. The whole idea of that was lovely.
You like Vegeta. So you can't tell me you didn't like Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta is probably one of the best things to come out of that.
Okay,
I think that was the stupidest. That was the stupidest shit. Was making these two niggas as fucking children again. I was just like, come on, bro.
But as a big fan of Vegeta,
I done went from Z to see these niggas growing up, doing this and the third. You bet the Dragon Ball size. I'm like, my nigga, like, what are we doing here?
Oh, but hold on. We like you guys said, we definitely skipping. Let's get back to Dragon Ball Z. All right.
So Dragon Ball Z, yeah. So Dragon Ball. So we can agree that original Dragon Ball, is a little too risque for its times.
But it's still a great storyline.
Great storyline. Yeah.
Everything is good. I like the way they showing his maturity level. What Goku has becoming and all that. And then Dragon Ball Z basically is the start when Vegeta comes to Earth. Unless I'm wrong, right? That's basically Dragon Ball Z. What's it called? Raditz comes and all those people.
That ain't the start of Dragon Ball Z, really.
Well, what is it?
Dragon Ball, the start of it is like they Goku shows Master Roshi Gohan. That was like the first of it.
All right, good. So that
starts it off because he's like, "Oh, I'm a father now," and they go to Master Roshi's house.
But that's the first arc, though.
Yeah, that's the first arc.
Okay.
I mean, that's like the first episode. So in the first episode, the first arc is the Vegeta and Namek.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. My bad if I didn't call.
You don't get Vegeta first. You get Raditz before you get Vegeta and
no, was it Teenage Vegeta?
Nappa.
Prince
Nappa.
Yeah, before you get Vegeta and Nappa.
Yeah, because Raditz went first. There. Yeah, his brother.
And before that arc even happens, Goku has to die from the special beam cannon before you even see Vegeta.
That is true.
Doesn't come till later.
He sacrificed himself for the Raditz fight. So that's basically what happened in the Raditz fight.
Yeah.
He had to sacrifice himself because he was so strong. And then they're like, you better train because somebody else is coming that's even stronger. He about to mollywop your ass.
And then you get the Snake Way arc. You get that falls into the Snake Way. And then let's see, Snake Way goes into.
I'm waiting for this one. Go ahead and say. It's Cell, ain't it?
No. You don't get the Cell Saga yet. You don't get the
Cell till later on.
Yeah. Later on.
Oh no, they gotta go to the Planet Namek. That's where you gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta
go to Planet. You gotta go to Planet Namek.
You jumping way ahead.
I just want to talk about how piece of shit Goku is as a fucking father, giving fucking Cell a sensu beam while his son is halfway to fucking death. Like, we ain't trying to jump.
But I mean, even think about this. He even shows you that he's even worse of a father before then because he dies and
Piccolo raises him.
Gohan. Piccolo raises Gohan.
Piccolo's his father.
I mean, that's why Piccolo and Gohan train more than Goku and Gohan because Goku and Gohan really don't have like a father-son relationship.
They don't have no relationship damn near.
Not at all.
That's just mad weird.
It's just respectful. Weird. It's like a title. He knows that that's Goku. He respects him. And I mean, to a certain level, I think he's also like a super fan because he doesn't have that connection with him. He's just in awe of his father.
Fan. Yes,
I'm waiting to see who's going to raise. Father. I'm going to see who's going. I'm curious to see who's going to raise Goten.
Gohan did. In GT,
Gohan basically did.
Yeah, in GT, Gohan did because Goku wasn't around. But that's super. Terrible. That's super. But so yeah, the whole thing. So they fight Vegeta. They change his. He comes. I mean, let's be honest. The only reason he changed sides because he saw Bulma. Hey, that was a rat.
I mean, he really didn't start crushing on Bulma until after.
It was pretty much damn near the Boo saga.
Hey, he's my favorite though. Y'all already know what it is. You already see what it is.
It was close to the Boo saga.
Yeah.
Nah, he was always looking at her. I know he always. Had that
he was looking at her, but like he even during the Namek saga, he really wasn't feeling her like that. But because he was still trying to get to Dragon Ball. And the bad thing about it is, bro, he had them all at one time and didn't know that he had all the Namek Dragon Balls at one time, but didn't know that you had to say the word in Namekian to get Purunga to come out. Like, dude, like, can we just talk about that? Vegeta's the most played Dragon Ball character ever.
I mean, I think out of all the Dragon Ball characters, I believe that Vegeta is the most well-developed character.
He is.
He has the best. From being egotistical as I'm the Prince of All Saiyans to just being a straight dick, to really turning over, to being a good guy, but he's still like, I'm the good guy, but don't fuck with me type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still badass. You know what I'm saying? I blow this bitch pieces.
I mean, you can think about this. He became a good guy, and he basically let Babidi control him because he knew he could get strong because he didn't want to let that go. He's like, nah, dude, I'm not. He letting wanted
power. Go. That's his ultimate goal, to be the strongest.
I want the power. And then Goku played him because he was like, Goku played him because he was like, oh well, I got this other level, and Vegeta's like, dude, you really let me do all this stuff, and you could have went Super Saiyan 3, but you didn't, because you knew it was gonna make Boo come out faster.
The only reason they made the storyline that way is because the cost of actually making a lot of scenes of Super Saiyan 3, it was crazy. They said they couldn't afford it. It was too much work. So that's why they literally had to switch it over to Gohan. Because it was just, that's crazy.
I always thought that I always liked Super Saiyan 3. I mean, I got a Super Saiyan 3 statue over there.
One of the top forms. Look-wise. It is
one of the top forms.
Look-wise.
Look-wise, yes. And I don't know if you know this, but it's a default level. It's not supposed to be a level at all. Like, it's a default. Like, it was an accident. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be a level at all. Yeah. Goku and Gotenks are the only two who can do it. Like, Super Saiyan 3 isn't supposed to be a level at all.
It's not. That's why they're the only ones to do it. And Gotenks can only do it when they fuse together, because if not, they don't even have the capability to do it neither.
No, and I mean,
they can't do it individually.
No, you're right. And I mean, think about that. Goku basically forced himself to become Super Saiyan 3, which is why
he's the protagonist.
Because he doesn't like using Super Saiyan 3 because he says it takes too much energy.
But that's what he says. But again, that they had to write it that way because it just costs too much money to draw him that way. Because you know how anime's done. And if you have to draw all that hair every time he's punching, sliding, swinging, they did as much as they could, but they realized, this is too much. We're not going to be able to do it. So they quickly gave him another form to move up to, which is quote unquote more powerful. So then form 3 becomes obsolete. Even when he goes in all these movies, the side movies and all that, you always see him. He skips 3. He'll do it a quick look, and then he'll skip it because it costs too much money to make an animation. I think had it not been for that, I honestly believe they would have stopped at 3. They would have got him to 3, cheap enough to make the whole thing. They would have kept him at 3. Again, that's just my opinion, because they really like that form, and they
have y'all seen
because of that.
So have y'all seen all the Dragon Ball movies? Dragon Ball Z movies?
I want to say yes, but there may be a movie that you say that I didn't even know about. So to my knowledge, yes. I don't, What you want to shoot out? Go ahead, quiz.
Let's see. So Tree of Might's the first one.
I've seen that one.
What's the other one after that one?
The Garlic movie.
Yeah, Garlic Jr.
That's what I'm about to say. Isn't it Junior?
Garlic Jr.
I was saying, I know it's one of the Garlic ones.
Then
they had one of the Red Ribbon.
Yeah, but there's one that's like one that's got Gohan in it, and he's fighting the dude because Goku gets mad because the dude basically jumps on Gohan to get at Goku. What is it called? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay. So yeah, when it comes to movies, one of my favorite though, and I already said it before, is the whole story of how Trunks got his sword when they go into the future, because that's Dragon Ball Z right there. When they fight Heldagon, I don't know what's it called in American, I think, because I think in Japanese subtitle they call him Heldagon.
Talking about this kind of like super, the one where Goku does a dragon punch.
Yeah, with a dragon punch to disintegrate him from the inside and all that. But that's the story of how Trunks gets his sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorite of all times. Like, I really love that storyline. The animation on that shit is fire. So that's definitely one of my top favorite Dragon Ball movies. Period.
I like the original. I like the original Broly movie. It's good.
I do like that one too. Broly movies, all three of them are fire, actually.
Yeah, I do like the Brolys. The Brolys are good.
I don't like the Bio. I don't like
Bio.
The Bio.
I knew you were gonna say that. Bio Broly.
I hate that movie. God, I hate that movie.
Yo, I knew you were gonna say that because I'm like, yo, how much you want to bet Spooty Back ain't gonna like the Bio Broly? That shit was
I don't think I've seen that one.
All right, so the first Dragon Ball Z movie is Dead Zone, and then
I remember that one. That was actually pretty good. I like that one.
Dead Zone was good. World's Strongest, Tree of Might, Lord Slug.
Oh, Tree of Might was fire.
Tree of Might was good.
Yeah, the Tree of Might was good. Lord Slug was good.
Tree of Might was good. That had Turles in it. Cooler's Revenge was good. I like that one. And then, let's see, Cooler's Revenge, then Return of Cooler. Return of Cooler was good. God, Trunks played him in that movie. How you gonna cut him up into little pieces and do the fire on him? Cause played him in that movie. Cause he killed him in. He killed him in. Cause that had a metallic freeze in it. Cooler's he was in. Metallic Freezer was in Cooler's Revenge, because that's why Cooler came back.
Yo, what, did you start only from Dragon Ball Z movies?
Yeah, I just started at Dragon Ball Z. I mean,
because there's a lot of.
Yeah,
I'm looking on the list online. That's what I was asking.
Sleeping Princess and the Devil's Castle. Like, I seen those, but like I was just saying the ones I figured y'all watched. Like, I just figured the Dragon Ball Z was one of the ones y'all watched. See. Super 13 was good. I like that one.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You ain't seen Super Android 13? He's the one that's got the hat on that gets big and purple looking.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he basically does the same thing that he basically did the same thing that Cell done, but not all the way. Like, he was like pre-Cell. Because as you know, so there were 18 androids before you got to Cell. Actually, there were 20. Cell's 20. Actually, there's 20 because Cell's like 22. Because he's the perfect one.
Yeah, the perfect
Cell. He got to absorb them in order to get the
perfect Cell.
Yes, which is why I don't understand why they did like Cell or whatever in this new movie. But hey, I'm skipping too far ahead. But so let's see. 11 is, let's see, Dragon Ball Z, Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan. That's a great movie. Love that.
Yes.
I was thinking about BoJack, the BoJack movie.
I didn't care too much for the BoJack movie.
I liked it.
BoJack movie, it's okay. Broly the Second Coming's fine. I like this. Broly Second Coming's fine. I don't like the Bio Broly movie
I like that movie. I had no, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a fan. I'm biased, but I love all the movies.
It's so lame because they just like they just make Broly like a joke. That's exactly what it was.
Looking like a Frankenstein version of it.
Then Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. That movie is great.
Mm-hmm.
First movie with Gogeta in it.
Oh yeah.
Where he does the move I call the Atom Smasher.
Yeah, the Fusion joint was good. I do remember that
Janemba. Dude, I hated Janemba though. God, he was such a bad. He was an awful, very awful person. He was just an awful villain. It's just like, God, really? Is that all you could do? Janemba. And then here comes Joey's movie, Wrath of the Dragon. That's the name of that movie.
Oh, that was
Trump's
that
movie.
Yeah.
Then you got Battle of the Gods. Let's see, Battle of the Gods. Then you got Resurrection F, which is the shit. Then you got Super Saiyan Broly, Super Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and then you got the last one, Dragon Ball Superhero.
And then they got the other one about to come out soon, right?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Superhero. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, that's what you just said. Oh, never mind. That's what you just said.
Yeah.
So those are the movies then. So we talked about Cell, right? A little quick recap of Cell. You know what I mean? Because we got other animes you want to touch on, so we would definitely want to talk about.
Cell's the best Dragon Ball Z villain.
He is for you. You think so? I was about to say Kid Buu. Kid Buu to me was that was. He was it. I think that was even the best. That was even the best art.
I like Kid Buu.
That was the best art.
You're right. The fight scenes with Kid Buu were drawn the best, but Cell's the best villain. Like even the way he does stuff. Because think about this. Cell was so confident. Then he gave him time. He's like, oh man, y'all can have a tournament. I don't care. Just do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, but then he also got Joey PC's favorite part of the whole shit, the sensu bean.
Yeah.
Yo,
go ahead and shoot off. Go ahead and shoot off. Let them know how you feel.
I want you to be up to full power when we fight. Goku, man.
And his son is half dead, bro. That nigga is mangled on. Barely breathing.
Goku does that shit too.
He gonna give Cell a fucking sensu bean like, yo, you got this. And then at the end, last second, he gonna come down in spirit and do the ultimate father-son Kamehameha. Like, come on, man, with one hand. Nigga, you should have been there from the beginning to avoid that. Like, come on.
Right? Right?
Like, come on, son. Like, nah, chill, nigga, chill. So, yeah, that definitely. And then we went into the whole Majin Buu saga. So, you know.
Majin Buu's second. To me,
nah.
He's second. Right behind Cell. I like Cell's one. I mean, Cell and Frieza. Frieza's Cell.
Frieza's the ultimate. I was about to say, Frieza's the only one that survived. All the bad guys, he's still fucking around, fucking with Goku and shit, calling
Frieza has been going through
monkeys.
Hey, that nigga has gone through it though.
Yo,
oh God,
he's probably the representation. Y'all can kill me. Fuck it, go ahead. He's probably Japanese version of like what they see what the average white man in America is. Cause like, yo, that nigga was crazy.
Yeah, he was mad.
Frieza didn't give a shit about nothing.
He didn't care about nothing. He treated everyone equally with disrespect.
He sure did.
Everyone.
Like, oh, y'all gonna talk junk to me? I'm gonna blow y'all planet up.
Yo,
What all y'all niggas on it?
Even when Goku and Vegeta can still wipe the floor with his ass, he still be talking that shit.
Dude, in Resurrection F, Vegeta's beating the dog shit out of him, and he's talking, talking drunk to him the whole time. Keep your hands off me, monkey.
Yo, that's
Keep your hands off me, monkey. Get your monkey paws off me.
Yo, Vegeta's Frieza's disrespectful as shit, bro.
And then how Vegeta gets played all the time is like, oh, I'm not gonna let Vegeta kill me. I'm gonna just blow the planet up.
Every time for pandemic.
Yeah, nigga, if I'm gonna go, you are going. If I'm going, goddamn it, we are going.
Well, he don't go. The whole point is that he could just have one cell survive, and he can replicate that one cell. That's Frieza.
Dude, that's crazy.
That nigga's stupid.
That's all he needs, one cell to survive.
Dude, when he man on Namek, when he was beating Vegeta up, I was like, man, why he doing my boy like
yeah. Vegeta got that revenge though. You see Vegeta got that get back though. He beat the brakes off his ass.
Dude, in Resurrection F, he was beating the brakes off of him, cuz.
He beat the hell out of his ass. Resurrection F though.
Yeah,
isn't it? That's the same one. That's it. Broly's in that one too, ain't he? Because ain't that when he passed him off to Broly and Broly's beating the shit out of his ass?
Nah, that happens in the Broly movie.
The Broly movie.
That happens in the Broly movie.
Let me tell you what, Vegeta in that fucking Broly movie, he's even worse than that shit. When he killed Broly's dad, that nigga's a whole bitch. Hey, Broly! He killed your daddy. He said like a little bitch too. That nigga triggered Broly. I'm like, yo, what a dick, bro.
Yo, since we in Super,
Broly.
Since we in Super, how y'all feel about these motherfuckers dropping the movie, and then the arc is like a couple things changed from the fucking movie?
Well, we're in the Super now.
Didn't they do that? Super? Well, we might as well, because we 40 minutes in, we got a couple other animes we want to talk about, so,
Yeah. So the beginning of Super was weird because, like, the first 22 episodes is pretty much the fucking, the Gods movie?
Yeah, just with a little twist. It was a couple things they changed here and there.
The only thing they changed was they really played more of the party. That's really the only thing they really changed.
And the venue, because in the movie they were actually on land at an actual party.
You're right.
In the saga, they were on a cruise.
They were on a cruise ship.
They were on a cruise ship. Yeah, come on, man. This is my shit.
And in the movie, Vegeta got mad, but he didn't get as mad as he did in the series.
Oh, bro.
They played him. They played him in the series right there.
Get your hands off my Bulma. Yo.
That nigga rocked his ass. He rocked his ass too.
That's my meal ticket, nigga. Don't touch my wife. She rich.
Dude, he rocked Beerus. Beerus looked at him. He's like, dang, what? I say, what, bro?
Yo, he was groveling, but yo, you touch his wife, that was it.
So, man, Beerus looked at him like, man, don't you know I'll kill you, bro?
And she slapped that nigga too, didn't she?
She slapped the shit out of his ass. I don't know. They try to make Vegeta seem like a holdo at the beginning of that series.
They were just trying to show.
He was serving him up and everything.
They were just trying to show who he was before. He's the one that destroyed their planet, bro. As a kid, seeing that shit, you telling me you wouldn't see him in a crazy way that way too?
But then Frieza's the one that ended up blowing up the planet, not him.
But it was because of him. If you look at the movie,
he told Frieza
to go do it.
But
and he knew. He found out later because Frieza took him in, and he was one of Frieza's soldiers. So while he was a soldier, he knew that it was God of War who did that. God of Destruction.
I'll tell you this: ain't no Vegeta didn't grovel like he did in fucking the Broly movie. Golly, bum, dude. He was basically crying in that. He's like, man, why we even do anything? You just go kill us. It's like, dang, dude, you over there crying, bro. You over there doing, man. Get over there and do something, man. Damn. Stop crying dang, man, why we even doing anything? You know he's just gonna kill us. It's like, leave on, Vegeta. Come on now. But yeah, Broly did mob him in that movie though, dude. He was stomping them cats out, bud. Them niggas would hit the ground and he was stomping on them.
And it was brand new.
Retarded.
Brand new.
Dude, them dudes would hit the ground and he was stomping on them cats. Yeah. I was like,
yo, so how y'all felt about the Tournament of Powers, the last arc before, of the whole series? Did y'all like that whole storyline that what they did with Jiren and because obviously we skipped over Hit. I don't want to get over Hit. There was an arc with Hit. Hit was fire, but like I said, because of time, I just want to make sure. Yeah, that we talk about.
I love the Hit arc because it showed that he beat the shit out of Goku. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. He beat the shit out of Goku. Goku didn't know what to do. Yeah. He's like, bro, if I hit you one more time with this move, you're gonna die.
He sure did. He's like, man, I'm about to hit you in these pressure points because you can't move. Bye-bye.
Jiren was a good character. A little standoffish, you know what I'm saying, to be an OP character. He was kind of weird in a way, personality-wise.
I think they were trying to make him mysterious, so you don't know too much about him, so he doesn't give away. I think that's what they were trying to accomplish.
I don't know, but it made him weird. Yeah, he didn't come off mysterious.
He was very weird, and I see what they were trying to do, make him better with his people, make him become closer to his team to where they were like a real team, because they weren't the team. He just basically told him what to do. It's
he was the leader or the captain of his squad, whatever the Justice Avengers or whatever they would call themselves.
Justice Enforcers, I think.
Back in their universe. Back in their universe, they're like the police basically, and they enforce peace among the whole planet.
They patrol the universe in their universe, right?
Yeah.
The universe police, Because dude with the hands that had didn't he have the God of Destruction power in a way?
Became God of Destruction.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what is it? Tongo, big-handed ass dude. Yeah. Hey, he gave Vegeta a good run for his money there for a minute, man.
Vegeta played his ass, though.
Wasn't the name Topongo or something like that?
Pongo, I think.
Pongo? The dude Vegeta was fighting, right?
Yeah, big-handed dude.
Vegeta played his ass though. He's like, just because you think you strong, he goes, that don't mean you can fight. And Vegeta's like, man, I'm about to wear your ass out. I know how to fight.
Listen, the funniest shit through that whole arc is the way Frieza is torturing the motherfuckers on the low. That nigga sadistic as shit. He got his own version of the other universe, and he's got his tail pinned down. Nigga just sitting with laser beaming his ass, just fucking him up, laughing. I'm like, yo, this nigga is wild, bro. He's just sitting there torturing niggas for no reason.
Hey, he felt like he had to get some more back because you saw where they found him. That nigga was in hell in a land full of stuffed animals and little teddy bears.
He was mad.
He was so tight.
That nigga was tight. When he came out, everybody was catching it. He didn't give a fuck who you were. You finna catch that shit.
Yo, remember when the other universe came and they were supposedly gonna get rid of Goku, and then Frieza was with him, and they're like, oh, let's get rid of both of them. Good luck. Yo, then Frieza almost killed him too.
Yeah.
Yo, he slick. He was slick, still trying to kill Goku on the slide.
Yeah, he was like, if anybody's gonna kill Goku, it's me. You can't kill Goku because I'm gonna kill him.
Honestly, I swear.
Frieza's a dick, bro. He is a good villain, though. He's one of the. He is one of them.
Dude, he's a mad dude. It's like, bro, Goku's on your team, and you over here trying to kill this nigga.
Nigga bought you out of them stuffed animal hell you was, and you still trying to kill this nigga. He don't give a fuck. He's at it because of him, anyways.
All right, so before we get out of Dragon Ball in general, the last one we're going to talk about is allegedly there's a new movie coming out, and supposedly
Oh, it's out in
Gohan
Japan.
is going to, what came
It's out in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's out in Japan.
supposedly Gohan is going to be the strongest. He's going to have a form that's going to surpass everyone. I mean, I don't know how they're going to make that seem relevant or huh?
You want me to ruin it for you?
Oh, do you want to have a spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! There you go.
Spoiler alert! Goku and Vegeta are not on the planet, so he might be the strongest because Goku and Vegeta are not on the planet.
Okay, I get it now.
He might be the strongest because Goku and Vegeta are not on the planet.
Bro, because I've been sitting here thinking, bro, how you surpass Ultra Instinct and God of Destruction?
They're on another planet training with Broly. So yeah, he might be the strongest at the time because they're not in this planet.
Listen,
at all.
Bro,
I never even consider Gohan to even be strong.
Oh, you mute yourself.
Yeah, you muted yourself, Los.
Nah, I had a call go through, my fault. But yeah, Broly, Gohan ain't never been stronger than Broly. Like, I don't even think that'll ever happen.
Nope.
I
don't care what form they give that nigga. He ain't gonna be no stronger than no Broly. He ain't gonna be, dude. He's not even gonna be stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku or Ultra Ego Vegeta. It's like, dude, there's no way. Like, these two dudes got two forms that you can't even be. And then one dude was like, what did he say? He goes, Gohan was hanging with Goku when Goku was in his blue form. I was like, bro, dude, he was barely like he wasn't even trying. They was like training or something.
I mean,
Goku wasn't even trying.
In theory, look, I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm not saying this is me, but you know me. This is a show. I do like to look on the other side, right? So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. He is a kid, and he became Super Saiyan 2 as a kid. Goku, it took him as an adult to even get to Super Saiyan level. So you can already say that he's on a fast track to surpass his father.
Yeah, because of the bloodline, though.
Even though he was dormant.
But it's the bloodline, because then they say when there's a human in the Saiyan mix,
correct.
He's supposedly stronger, which doesn't really make sense to me.
That's what I was going to say, supposedly.
But are you stronger than a full Saiyan?
Well, if you look at it, they're saying that as a human, his human form could be enlightened. Kind of like the way Tien is. Tien is enlightened. He's human. Supposedly,
Tien is he's a low tier ranked fighter, though.
Okay, compared to the top tier fighters, you're 100% correct. But you cannot sit there and say that he did not hold his own in the Tournament of Powers.
Yeah, when Goku was little and shit. And
no, Tournament of Power, Super.
In the Tournament of Power,
the Tournament of Power. Yeah, when he went to training, when he went and retrained and shit, yeah, when he went and retrained.
That third eye is that is the human form of him being enlightened. He opened his third eye.
He's a monk. He's a monk.
Y'all know what you call it. I can't even say it.
Oh, you don't want to say? Go ahead.
Y'all know I'm just distracted.
You ain't shit. Yamcha is the Dragon Ball version of Dylan, nigga. Stop capping.
Y'all know nothing about that Wolfgang fist?
The wolf tickets. That we got wolf tickets.
The Wolfgang fist, bro.
They shit on that man so hard. He's like the least developed character through the whole series. Even till now, that nigga's still underdeveloped. They won't even let the nigga at the Tournament of Power. They told that nigga go sit down somewhere.
And in Dragon Ball, you thought he was going to be one of the top tier fighters in Dragon Ball because you assumed, he was going to.
And he a sucker. Vegeta took his bitch. He a sucker. Fuck that nigga. Y'all just suck all the way through, bro.
Yo, he said I'm a prince. That's all it took.
Hey, dude, and Yamcha was still mad hating because you remember when Vegeta came with that kid and like Yamcha said, he goes, "Oh, is that your kid?"
That nigga was heartbroken. Yo, they shitted on Yamcha. I didn't go after that was his kid. They know better than that. Them niggas do that with this fucking kid, bro. They shitted on Yamcha, bro.
All right. So, we gonna take a quick break because we, a little hour into the pod already. So, you know what I mean? We gotta pay some bills, take a quick break, some snacks, drinks, or something, whatever it is. So, we gonna be right back. Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah.
And welcome back from the break. Y'all already know what it is. We all back in this bitch.
Yeah. Got my thing. Hey. You know what time it is.
So yeah, if you coming back and joining us, y'all just heard Rock Shine Rock, whatever you want to call the man. That was one of his new latest singles out on all platforms right now. Go check him out. It was called Rowdy Like Bobby. Make sure you check it on Spotify, Apple, all platforms. Anywhere you listen to it, they got it everywhere you want to go. So check it out. So now that we back, oh yeah. So now that we back, and we're gonna continue on this anime. I'm sorry for anybody who thought we might get into a little current events. Not this time. This is an all anime special.
Straight nerding now. Straight nerding now.
Yeah, we're worried about what's going on with niggas in current events.
We'll do that for the next time. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on in this world. You already know, but
yeah, so we need to change it up.
So we are gonna get into in my opinion, this anime that I'm about to bring up literally put everybody on their ass and on notice and say, yo, y'all need to step y'all game up when it comes to this animation. And I am talking about the biggest sensation to take over the world when it comes to anime. Like, the only name that really comes synonymous with Dragon Ball, like, worldwide, and that's Demon Slayer. Like, they doing their thing. How y'all feeling about this anime?
I agree with you, but there is another one. There is another one that just came out with a movie, but we'll talk about that one later on, too.
I like Demon Slayer, but there's things about, like, it took a while for it didn't start getting, it didn't pick up as fast as I thought it was going to. Like, it took him longer to get to where, I mean, we can get into it a little bit more, but it took him longer to get to where it's like, oh, we got the power, I mean, because they've done this in anime before. It's like, hey, you're infected by the thing that you basically using the thing that you're hunting. They've done it in animes, but I mean, I will say this: Demon Slayer did do it really, really good, and I like the way once he figured out all his breathing techniques, the way it was like,
well, he's not figured them all out yet because he's barely mastered the ones that he's got now. Once he
figured water breathing, and got it to where he could do it okay, I'll even say this, once he figured out the water breathing and he thought that he was a G with it, and then one of them demons put him in his place, he's like, yeah, you ain't as good as you think you are.
But then he had another technique. Then he had another technique.
Then he had to come up with another technique. That dude's like, you ain't as good as you think you are, bro.
Hey, but he's set up to be like a Goku type. He's supposed to be like the strongest Demon Slayer of all times. Like, what I mean?
That fire breathing, I like that fire breathing.
Yeah.
I can't remember his
name. See, the thing is, originally, he is a sun breather.
Yeah.
So that is the original form of all forms. It originates from that one. It is the strongest form out of the whole thing. So that's the only reason why he can switch up flows and all that stuff.
He's the only one why his sword ain't changed color yet, because he ain't figured out the other 5 forms. It's 5. What is it? 4 or 5?
Bro, they keep expanding. Yeah.
For the Sun, though, I think it's like there's 5 main ones, though, or 4 main ones to make.
No, it's
that
one
the Sun,
main that comes out from that, and then those 4.
yeah, the main one is the Sun.
The
what
sun
he's
breathing.
got. But I'm saying, though, like, the other techniques is what he's trying to master
Yeah.
before he reaches that one. So it's like 4 or 5 techniques.
So that's why they have it set up that way. I'm one of these people that I love to see characters all that I get introduced to make it all the way through. And there was a lot of deaths. There was a lot of losses. But, I guess it teaches you to be tough and all that stuff. But you know what I mean? When I first saw that anime, there was times where I honestly forgot it was an anime. It really felt like it was a real life movie. The animation on that, on the graphics on that, it's insane.
It does have some dope ass graphics, especially the fight scene graphics. They are dope.
Like in the woods.
The fight scene graphics are good. I
like when in the woods.
So unlike Spoon though, I don't feel like it started out slow. Honestly, I like the way it started out. Honestly, I actually do like the development of this story. Like, it's not really slow, and like the fillers is not real. They don't even feel like fillers so far.
It doesn't have a lot of fillers. I will say that it doesn't have a lot of fillers. It just took me like
for your taste.
Like looking back at it, yeah, like that for my own liking. Once it got started, and once he figured out what was going on, it was great. Like it was. I was like, oh, okay, nice, this is good.
But see, I didn't even feel like that. Like even the story, like Joey said, the gruesomeness of him coming home to his family being slaughtered, like, that's off the first episode. Like, to me, since the jump, like, it's been going, at a good pace. It's not too far advanced. Like, most of them, like, they speed up too fast and then it kind of like slows down. I think they're pretty good. Like, they got their moments where the fights are good, and then it goes back down to, them going back to their training and whatnot. So it gives it time to, develop character. So that's what I liked about it.
I can see where Spoon is talking about, because I like, it does take a little bit to see his power, but to me, you know what? I really enjoyed that beginning, because the story, the way they wrote it, like for him to be seeing ghosts that help him train that he didn't know were dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that tripped me out too. That tripped me out. That tripped me out at the end. Whenever he found out
on that, it was insane to be able to do that.
Like, who are you talking to? And he was like, "Oh, this dude was helping me cut this rock." And he goes, "There wasn't nobody else here but you." And he's like, "Huh?"
And he's like, "Such and such died years ago."
Yeah.
He's like, "That's my old student." I was like, "What?" They're like, "They were dead." I'm like, "Oh shit."
But it was slow to start, but I didn't mind it because of the way they were so creative with the writing and the story of it. Like, yo, bro, like, oh my god,
what I'm saying.
I fell head over heels for this anime.
But I'll even say the one thing that Demon Slayer has done that a lot of animes need to do is the way they did their anime and then they did their movie in between 2 seasons to connect the 2 seasons together.
So you want to go jump into season 2, slide?
No, not yet.
I think other animes need to need to follow that suit, because
similar.
Do similar things to that, because I mean, like One Piece and the Naruto movies and Dragon Ball Z movies, they jump around 100 ways.
Except for Super. Super was part of it.
Super didn't. Super started making it current, but like old Dragon Ball movies, them things didn't have nothing to do with nothing that was going on. Be like, okay, Goku.
Those are like side missions. Say like side missions.
Yeah, side quests. Yeah, like, even One Piece do that too. They got a whole bunch of movies and they're all side quests. They got nothing to do. I mean, they may do something, a little hint they throw in with there, but it's not really that important.
I mean, because Goku uses a technique in most movies that he never uses again.
Yeah, because he does Super Saiyan 4 more in movies than you do. I don't ever think I've seen it in the show.
Yo, that Dragon Fist.
Dragon Fist, dude, he never does that move ever in this.
Fire, bro. Fire.
I do remember that one time move. But yeah,
Demon Slayer.
I do like the way they made you watch the movie in order to jump into season 2, but at the same time, season 2 threw me off because going back to the Dragon Ball shit, to where they took the movie and started the beginning of their arc.
Okay,
but there was a little bit of pieces there that they didn't show in the movie that was on the show that I was like, oh, okay, I don't remember this. This is pretty cool. And then I was like, okay, so this piece ties into the movie part. So, like, if you watch the movie, everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really something that really threw you off track. And it wasn't like they played deep into the arc. That's also another thing that I like, because where they did a lot of the explaining in the movie, they touched similar a little bit to it on the show and kept it pushing. So I was like, okay, I can appreciate that. Y'all took about good 7 episodes instead of 20 episodes to really just throw like Dragon Ball did on their movie shit. I was like,
Yeah.
y'all
that
could
were
have did that
different.
quick.
They were different because when it came to Dragon Ball Super, the movie was literally the same shit. They just changed details. But like you just said, with Demon Slayer, it basically was the movie, but they added bonus material included with it. So at least
It's
even
like
if
the
you
B-side.
were repetitive, you
It
was
was the
still
B-side
getting
of it.
extra stuff with it. So I like that better than like having the same storyline, but it just changed a little details. That was, you know what I mean? Like I appreciated that Demon Slayer one.
They had more B-side to their arc of the movie.
Okay, yeah. So with that whole movie, I was really pissed the fuck off that they had to kill off Rengoku. Like that was I get it.
Yeah, like
People were
that,
telling
that
me
didn't even make no sense at all. It's like, how can you have a dude be that strong and just get killed off?
like that. That
Like,
wasn't.
what?
Yeah, that shit really pissed me off. But like they were saying,
and
was
to be
like,
honest, that movie is more about him than it is about what's
The
the
Demon
main guy's
Slayer.
name?
Demons.
Tanjiro.
Yeah, it's more about Rengoku than it is about Tanjiro.
Well, it's a mixture of both. The way it's supposed, the way I saw it was a mixture of you knew they already had planned that they were going to kill off Rengoku, so they wanted you to see who he really was, and then it was also a way of showing you like, when you see later on in episodes, when you see Tanjiro, you're gonna see moments of where Rengoku taught him something, and he's gonna remember him, and he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, if it wasn't for him, he was part of the process of building what he's going to be in the future." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I think that's what the mixture, what they were trying to do with the episode. I mean, the whole arc with that one. You know what I mean? But then they jumped into the new arc that just played recently. The business district, right? That's what it's called. Entertainment district. That's what it's called.
The new
you ain't
arc.
watch that one?
The new arc coming out is the Swordsman District.
No, the recent one that just passed.
the recent one is the Entertainment District. Yes,
after the train arc.
The train,
that's what I'm
yes,
saying. Yeah,
Entertainment District. Yes,
Entertainment
I
District.
don't think I've seen that.
You ain't seen that one? Oh,
you not finished
that
it?
one is fire.
It's got what's her name? Oh, what's her buddy's name? The Hashira. What's his name?
Oh, what is that dude's name from that movie?
The real cocky one. He's got the two swords.
And he has those jewels coming down.
Yeah, he's got the 3 wives. I can't remember dude's name.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I got the dual screen over here. But yeah, go ahead. Tengen Uzui? Tengu Uzui. Tengen.
Yeah, he has a weird name and shit. Dude nice though. Do nice with it. So the 2 demons that they fought on this arc,
ain't this, hold on, this is the one where you got to kill them at the same time?
Yeah, the brother and the sister.
All right, so I didn't watch that, but I watched that fight and I was like, that's kind of like it's kind of like a janky ass way to.
No, listen. It was a good. That arc was fire, bro. If you didn't watch the fight, listen. At first,
yeah, I watched the fight. I didn't watch the whole series.
The whole thing. That's what he was saying.
So the backstory, like that shit, that it was kind of heartbreaking, cause I don't know, bro. I'm just a sucker for when I see certain shit and like just seeing the brother and the sister crying after they had to fight and how they really did love each other. Like I was like, damn, it's kind of fucked up, cause You know what I'm saying? Old buddy, this whole life, even as a human, you know what I'm saying, went through shit. So I understand where his anger and his hatred went through, especially after they kidnapped his sister and did her dirty and killed her. And then they ended up killing him or trying to kill him off.
Mm-hmm.
So like I see why dude was so pissed off, you know what I'm saying, and had all that hatred, but he was nice with it though. Old buddy was nice. He was nothing to play with. I will say that.
Yeah, so he definitely was a good Hashira. He did teach them valuable lessons. I thought it was fire how they had they were in the different I don't know, were they whorehouses or was they just like bathhouses?
No, they were brothels.
They were brothels. I just want to make sure before I don't want to assume, make an ass out of you and me. You know what I mean?
No, they were brothels.
Yeah, they were working in there and everything. They were trying to find the whole situation and the way they found the people. You know what I mean? The way they worked together. I think it was funny. This nigga was sleeping the whole time though. What's this nigga name with the yellow hair?
Yeah, he stays. Yeah, he's one of them weird characters. He's a crybaby when he's awake, but whenever he goes into sleep mode, oh, he's a monster.
So this is it's a lot of spoiler alerts. So the way it goes with him is he mastered the first form. His brother knows all the other ones, good at it. What is his brother? It's one of his friends. That's what it is. Not his brother. Sorry, I apologize. One of his friends, right? He literally knows all the other forms and all that stuff when they mastered that they were taught. And unfortunately for his friend, the first form is the strongest. Nothing can beat that one. And he only mastered that one. So I think that's pretty cool. Every time he falls asleep, that's what he does. But I'm trying to see what goes on, because as of now, they said that next arc is coming up, but after that, they're taking a hiatus. They're waiting for the manga to catch up. So they're going to let a couple, I don't know how long, but they want the manga to progress more before they start making more.
Dude, that's crazy, because that's literally what happened to... That's literally what happened to like my favorite anime of all time. The ones I got more tattoos of than any. Like that's what happened with Hellsing, and then they had to make Hellsing Ultimate, and then they did the same thing with Berserk. Like they put out half of it. Well, they put it out, and half of it wasn't done, so they had to just make the stuff up. And I was like, dude, what the heck? I was like, this don't even follow the manga at all.
Yeah, they be doing that. So that's Demon Slayer for you. You know what I mean? If you ain't really watching, we didn't want to give too much details, but we kind of got into it, and y'all already know what it is. So the next one on the list is Baki. We're going to first talk about Baki, and then it's going to a similar one, similar to that we're going to bring up. But let's talk Baki first.
All you got to say is Yujiro Hanma's a nigga, dude. Yujiro Hanma's a gangster, cuz.
Yo.
That dude's the most disrespectful anime character ever, cuz. Like, Yujiro Hanma is, dude, he's just so disrespectful, cuz. Like, how you just gonna disrespect people like that? Like,
he's like Frieza and Vegeta together with the power of Goku. Like, that nigga's unstoppable, nigga.
Dude, that nigga's Broly.
With Goku and Broly. Goku and Broly.
Heck yeah, dude. It's like, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna fight. And then he goes, so why don't all y'all just jump on me? And he's like, what? He goes, yeah, all y'all. Because that's the only way it's going to be a fight if all of y'all fight. It's like, what?
So, if you're not sure, you're not familiar with the show, real quick, we'll give a quick rundown. Basically, Baki's the name of the son of the great man that, Spoonie Mac was just speaking about. The ogre. And it's basically going through his life and what he goes through. So, it goes through Baki, right? And then what's the second one called?
Baki
Hanma?
Yeah, Baki Hanma.
Baki
Hanma. And
then the third one, right? They got a third one.
Son of Ogre is the third one, I think, ain't it?
The Son of Ogre?
Yeah.
I thought the other one was Unchained. The last one.
Nah, the last one's Son of Ogre, ain't it? Hold on.
I thought he won Phoenix, right, Loso? Baki? He won the Phoenix? Against going Unchained? Arizona State Penitentiary. I thought that was the last current.
But wasn't that in? Let's see.
Nah, the Son of Ogre was Baki, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's
Son
the
of
first.
Ogre is that in Baki? No, it's in Baki Hanma.
Yeah, it's Baki, Baki Hamna, and then like Baki Unchained or whatever that.
Yeah, cause it's Baki, and then let's see, Baki came out first, and then Baki Hanma.
Yup, that's how it goes.
Yeah, because that's the
Netflix
thing.
officially only did 3 of them, so it's Baki Ham. It's called Grappler, Baki, the Ultimate Fighter,
Son of Ogre. Is it Son of?
And then Baki the Grappler.
Yeah.
And then Baki Most Evil Death Row Convicts Special Anime. Baki Hamna.
Or is the Son of Ogre the one that's coming out?
Maybe.
Because there's one called Son of Ogre.
Baki the Grappler.
God, not to bring up another anime, but have y'all watched Beastars? I need to watch that too.
No, I've never seen that one.
It's on Netflix. You need to watch it. It's crazy.
Baki Hamna. But yeah, he was like, yo, that's crazy. The way they got it projected, it looks like he's going to surpass his father at some point. I don't know when, because it doesn't seem like anytime soon. But, I mean, he definitely went after Unchained on the last arc that they had. Dude, I mean, he was a monster.
He beasted Unchained.
He beasted him. Like, I was skeptical if he was even ready to fight his father, you know what I mean? But after that right there, I'm like, oh, I'm not saying he will win, but I'm just saying, okay, I can see you kind of being on similar to his level because he destroyed that man. He destroyed that.
Oh, yeah. He
in every form.
Unchained. I was like, dude, he worked Unchained.
Every form, he destroyed him. Bro, he literally laid with his girl in the bed. Like, come on, bro.
Dude, he's like, man, I was just tired. He's like, hey, get off my girl.
Like, yo, chill, son. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, yo, that nigga is wow.
But
Baki
the thing is, Baki played him though. Like, basically beat him in his own game. He's like, dude, you think you too cool? You don't want to fight me? That's cool. I'm just gonna fuck with you till you do.
Mm-hmm. And it worked.
Oh, dude, that dude. I'll say this: Unchained beat the brakes off that dude. That pirate dude, they beat the brakes off him, cause golly,
oh, pirate! Oh, you mean Chekimata?
Yeah,
that was their version of Che. Chekimata. I was like, yo, dude. What the fuck? He's a revolutionary. Ultimate Fighter. I'm like, yo, they got Chekimata in fucking Arizona State Penitentiary, nigga.
Dude, and the thing about it is, like, dude, he beat him down and was singing his own song to it. He was like, yo, ho, oh, hoist the colors out. He's like, oh, what?
Oh, man.
Dude, singing his song, beating the brakes off of him.
Hey, he was fire too, though, but yeah, that, like, Baki's just elevated above that. I'm definitely, like you see, I said, I want to know what's the next thing to come up after, because that shit's going to be fire.
I always like how Baki's like, yeah, man, you might need to get that dude. Why? Because he's like almost dead.
All right, so I got a confusion. Now, I'm not saying Los is wrong. I'm not. I was confused on something. Los told me one thing, just curious to see. I was confused on that whole thing that is frozen. Well, maybe not Los. Maybe I was talking about my son. The frozen man at the end of the episode. What is all about that?
That's Pickle.
That's
That's the
Pickle.
Pickle arc. Yeah, that's the Pickle arc.
That's the next arc coming up.
Yeah,
because that's where they left off at. It ended with literally some man frozen in fucking ice.
Yes, he's the pickle. It's
killing
called,
a dinosaur or a woolly mammoth.
He's basically a dinosaur. He's like primitive man. So like he's bigger, faster, stronger than anybody. And like I've read the manga and like Yujiro be fucking with him too. He's like, oh, so you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. He goes, so you don't want to fight me? And like he's backing down from Yujiro because he's afraid of him. And Yujiro's like, oh, I thought you were supposed to be this big primitive thing that nobody wanted to fight. And you were killing all these people. And he's like, and like Yujiro just flexes his back to him. And then that dude, that primitive man looks at him and he's like, oh, and he's like, yeah. He goes, oh, so I just have to get on your level and show you that I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, I can't wait till that shit all get animated, bro. Can't wait.
It's a good arc. The Pickle arc's good. It's a good arc.
Yeah, so
very good arc.
So, you know, that's a very cool fighting style that Netflix got. And, you know, similar to that style is go ahead, Loso, let us know what's a similar style, the opposite, the yin to the yang to that episode. Because, you know, I butcher the name. Oh, you got quiet over there. Can't hear you on the mic.
Oh, you can't hear? There you go. My bad. I had myself muted. It was King and Ashura.
Okay.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? King and Ashura. That's I think is way better than Baki as far as like
you want to give it a quick breakdown of what it is, basically?
I mean, as far as like fighting style, I'll say that the fights are more realistic.
I prefer Baki style, the story of the Baki.
I'll say this: like if you took Yujiro from Baki and put him in King and Ashura, he'd kill everybody. But King and Ashura is more believable. Like King and Ashura is set up like UFC. Like so, like if so
that's what I'm gonna say. Set it up. Somebody want to tell them what basically what it is?
Like so, King and Ashura is basically this anime about people
corporations, right?
So, yeah,
it's an underground corporation to see who was the biggest corporation of what that year, whatever it was.
Yeah, and you basically bet on each fight. So like when your fighter wins, that corporation basically takes over that corporation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you bet corporation versus corporation. But it started out as far as because they gave the backstory. It started off as vendors having underground fights to see who was the better vendor and who was taking over the territory and whatnot.
Yes,
pretty much.
Instead of fighting in the streets, they took care of it. Diplomatic.
Oma Takita. My favorite person on that whole show was the Fang, boy. The Fang ain't going.
The Fang ain't going, bro.
The Fang ain't going.
What I enjoy mostly about that anime itself is how they break down every fighting style and give you the background, the backdrop of every fighting style. That's what I enjoy.
The thing I like about it too is like you could take the stuff from that anime and base it in like reality because like the stuff the Fang does is basically the Fang's basically a UFC fighter that is basically bare knuckle fighting people because he basically went in and got the dude down and you know he was doing like all kind of like jujitsu stuff and then like when that didn't work he was doing something else. I was like, dang, this junk is set up just like a UFC fight.
Yeah, but, pretty much.
I like when Oma and that one dude was fighting the what the heck's his name? Because they both had like the same kind of modes where they but
the little blonde kid?
Yeah. They both had the same kind of mode, but like one's from their bloodline and one is from Oma learning it from his
you talking about dude that turns like Super Saiyan and shit, little crazy sadistic ass dude.
Yeah, it gets him. He was
part of the Yakuza. Yeah, he was part of the Yakuza family and shit like that.
Yeah, it's from his bloodline. How he got them eyes like that.
He got the demon. He got demon blood in him.
Yeah, because the girl who I guess is his sister, she likes Oma Tokita. She was trying to date Oma.
Oh yeah,
like, I can pick my husband. I can pick my husband, and I want him. I'm picking you.
Yeah.
Dude flipped out too, though.
Flipped out.
Dude flipped out, bro. Like his ass went fucking psycho. They had some interesting characters, like especially with the fights. Dude with the hair, the little spider kid. His shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Dude, almost worked that cat.
That other dude that from the Nintendo, the big warrior spirit and shit. He was pretty dope.
Yeah, the dude who was like the Thailand dude, but he turned into like the fat hippo dude.
Yeah, but I think the craziest dude is the cop, the vigilante cop.
Oh yeah, the one that does the justice punch or whatever.
Man, he was killing them folks, bro. He was killing them motherfuckers. Bro.
He sure was.
He had girl in his earpiece and shit, so niggas couldn't even hit his ass, and he was just fucking them up.
Sure was. And then he's like, "Oh, I don't need you." And she's like, "What?" She goes, "Nah, I don't need you." He's like, "Oh man, what am
that nigga went crazy, bro. He just wanted to kill motherfuckers.
He sure was. She was like, "What are you doing?" He goes,
"You gotta taste some blood." It's for justice. This is for justice.
Yeah.
Batman wannabe ass nigga.
My favorite fight in that whole series was the Fang versus that one MMA dude, because the MMA dude's like, "Man, I can beat this cat," and the Fang's like, "Nah, I'm gonna beat you at your own game, cuz I'm gonna beat you at what you think you do good."
Hey, the Fang was wild. He is one of them niggas with the problem. You don't think he can be Guillermo or whatever dude's name is from Baki? You don't think he can be Baki's dad?
No, dude, Yajiro let that cat run at him and he'll just punch that fool one time.
Bro, he's a monster.
Man, dude, Yajiro probably let that dude run and grab him, and then he'll show him that demon back and squeeze that mug. Give that mug a big old soup. Dude,
Yo, Muhammad Ali Jr. will wax them in Kangi world. Kenji.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. Because he
Muhammad Ali Jr. wasn't going, dude. He wasn't going. He wouldn't go. I'll give him this. He wasn't going, but Bucky worked that dude. He did all that training to get worked by Bucky.
Them niggas came back for they get back and beat the brakes off that niggas. He got the worst get back out of all the niggas.
No, cause he got drilled.
Hey, but what goes around comes around. He caught them awkwardly.
That dude was like, "Oh, so you thought we was really fighting then? Oh, you really want to fight now? Yeah, let's fight." Oh,
dude was talking to a girl. Dude was like, "Come on." He was like, "Bring your ass over here real quick. It'll be real quick. He'll be back. Hold on. Come here. Let me tell you something." Beat the brakes off his ass.
Dude, Bucky's brother put that nigga in the hospital. Jack Harmer put that dude in the hospital, bro.
Jack's a beast, bro. I was watching Jack's fight with him in the phone booth again. Yo, that's one of the wildest fights.
Man, you know who Jack Harmer remind me of, dude. Just when you see him again, just look at him, dude. Don't he look like Brock Lesnar?
Don't do it, man, like that.
Brock Lesnar, cuz.
The back.
Don't do it like that.
The back. The ways they do that special muscle grouping. You know what I mean? That shit is fire too. That theme, the way they do that, I like that. That was pretty creative. They use their own muscles to show something different. Like you said, it was raw power muscles being able to, position them in a certain place where it gives them ultimate power. That was fire.
But demon back, cuz. Demon back. Baki got one too, bud.
Mm-hmm.
The demon back, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a cool concept. Oh man, but you know what? Since we, got not a little bit of time, but we got about halfway through our second half, and we gonna throw out honorable mentions. Anybody want to start off first and start giving us an anime to talk about, and we just go around till we done?
I got
I'll
one.
start off.
No, let the guest go. Let the
go.
guest.
I'll go to you, Logo. I'll let you go,
Nah,
Logo.
Spoonie Man, you the guest.
Yeah,
Go
you the
ahead
guest. Go
first.
ahead. You the guest.
All right. So my dude, probably one of my favorite animes is anime called Hellsing Ultimate. Dude, I love Alucard and that. It's like, dude, I've got like almost all my tattoos are of him. Like I love Hellsing Ultimate. It's like my favorite anime. It's basically uh Dracula is being put like Dracula works for like these you can say they like cops, but they hunt vampires. They did experiments on him and made him like better than Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it's so pimp. It's got like two big guns.
I'm about to check it out.
He's always talking shit to people. Like he's talking shit the whole time.
Where can you see it right now? Any place?
Where is it at?
Probably on the anime sites and all that.
I think it's on the anime sites, but I don't think it's translated though. I think you have to read it.
They got subs.
And it sounds better because Crispin Freeman does his voice, and it sounds awesome.
They got a dub, or is it all subs?
You can find a dub of it.
Okay. Just to make sure, in case anybody's
you can find a
interested.
dub of it.
I thought that was a Netflix anime.
It might be.
What is it called again? Van Helsing?
Hellsing.
No,
Helsing.
Yeah, Hellsing Ultimate.
Hellsing Ultimate. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because there's two. So Hellsing is the first before they finish the manga, and then Hellsing Ultimate follows the manga. Like each episode is a book from the manga. So there's only like 10 episodes, but each episode's a book from the manga, and each episode's like an hour long.
Okay. Well, shoot.
What's your Los?
Man, so you know what I'm saying? I got a few under the tuck. One that I would recommend people watching that you know what I'm saying, if you want something different, like it's got battles, but it's like cooking battles. It's Food Wars. Food Wars is a real good one. You know what I'm saying? They got like 5 seasons out, but it's really good. It's got a good little storyline to it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the newer animes. And you know what I'm saying? And I've watched all the seasons. The 5th season, I can say is one of their like kind of like I mean it's still good, but it's compared to the other seasons, if you really watched it, it's just like but like I said, I still watched it. It wasn't something that like you really pushed. Just the storyline was kind of dumbed down in a way, and I was just like, it's kind of dumb in a way.
But awkward.
Yeah, like if you watched it, you're just like, what? Like, okay, kind of dumb in a way.
What you got, Joey? We'll go around one per person.
For me, it was the daily life of the immortal king. I mean, like to me, it's just a crazy. It ain't enough episodes out, I know, and I didn't really watch all of it, but I definitely watched the first season plus a couple episodes after that. And it was interesting concept. Basically, it's like a kid who is like the ultimate force that like if he just flicks his finger, you know what I mean? The impact, the power from that could just destroy the whole planet. And he has this fucking hex or like a spell that keeps his power tapered down, so he doesn't do nothing specific to destroy the world. And basically, if he gets too angry or anything, he could break it. But he's very humble and stuff like that. It's semi-boring, but it's just the potential, and they testing them to do stuff. And then everybody goes and they punching like, kind of like with Dragon Ball when they punching the machines and testing their strength. And he comes and punches and breaks the whole thing too. So like, that's kind of interesting the way they do that. And then at the end, this girl falls in love with him, and basically, like, there's these evil people trying to find out to kill her, and he finds a way to save her all the time, and they don't understand. And then all of a sudden now, like, at the end of that season, I think like it's the spell is about to break, and all hell's about to break loose. And then that was it from that. But it's interesting. It ain't too many episodes, but there's just, an honorable mention I just wanted to throw out there.
So I got my Netflix list up here. I'll throw you some good ones out there you can watch off my Netflix list. The first one is Gurren Lagann. If you like animes if you like animes about mechs and about silly stuff, Gurren Lagann is a really good one. It's only 26 episodes and it's all out.
You said that's a funny one?
It's funny, but it's funny and it's serious in spots. It's got really good battles.
All right, I got one that's outrageous, and you can go. I think it's on YouTube. I watch it on an anime site, and it's called Ghost Stories. So
Ghost Stories is on. Where did I see that on? It's on.
I watched it on the anime site.
Max.
So
it's on HBO Max. It's funny. I like that.
The backdrop story. So the reason I know about Ghost Story is because of my daughter. My daughter put me on to this one, and I did some digging into it. And the background of the Ghost Stories is that it's kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho drawn out anime style. Kind of has like the feel with ghosts and shit, whatnot to it. It didn't really take off in Japan, so some Americans decided to buy it from the Japanese. So they were like, "Yeah, you can buy it, just you have to keep the name, but you can do any voiceover. It's all you. It's free will, whatever voiceover you decide to do, you can do it." Man, listen. If you want to watch something that's like 20-some episodes of just some outrageous, outlandish shit, check out Ghost Stories. You'll be sitting there dying, laughing. Especially, you like to thwink up from time to time and like to spark up. That shit'll have you rolling. But I'm telling you, this shit is crazy.
I mean, you just said another good one too. Yu Yu Hakusho. If you like Dragon Ball Z, you should be watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
I never heard of that one. Hold on, let me get.
You ain't never heard of Yu Yu Hakusho?
You ain't never seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
No.
Oh man. Dude, the Demon Tournament, bro. That's basically a tournament from Dragon Ball Z. Ah man, the Demon Tournament is it.
That boy has that gun, that spirit gun at his finger. That boy be shooting niggas and shit, boy. Yu Yu Hakusho is a good one. It's an old school one.
Yeah, it's old school. It's old school, but it's great. It's great.
So speaking of old school,
if y'all watching anime and y'all ain't watched Akira, y'all need to go jump off a bridge.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite anime?
Yeah, Akira.
Oh, I ain't watch it. Where the bridge is?
Oh man,
Akira is that's a raw as that's a raw. It's a movie. It's a movie. That shit's raw.
Akira is what put me on to any American anime. That's how I got put on American anime. No, it's about this dude named Tetsuo.
It's the famous poster is dude on a red motorcycle. It looks like kind of futuristic but old in a way.
And he's got like a pill on the back of his jacket. Dude, the anime is so good because it talks about like Japanese culture and stuff. They basically talking about how messed up Japanese culture is, but they did it so slick that nobody knew what they were talking about.
So it's raw. Put it out there.
It's raw.
It's raw. It's a good one. Another old good one is
Inuyasha is a good one.
Inuyasha is a good one.
My daughter and I watched that one from front to back. That's you know what I'm saying, that's a special one in my opinion. Good storyline.
So my top 5 hentais, real quick.
That boy
Look at
said,
Spoon's
that
face.
boy said head ties. Listen to
Blue
him,
Look
girl.
at
boy.
Spoon's
Little
face.
blue
Nah, I'm
girl.
fucking with y'all.
Niggas on that little blue girl. Nigga
I
watching
don't
that
know.
little blue girl, cuz.
I don't know nothing about no hentai, bro.
Yeah,
I'm.
go look up little blue girl.
Oh
That's
no,
a
I'm
good
good. I'm
Go
good.
ahead.
One
Go
out.
ahead.
I'm,
Get down with
I'm
the
good.
schema. Get down with the schema, cuz.
Look, that boy
Get
is
down with the
skeezy.
schema. Get the schema. Get down with the schema, cuz.
I'm good. That's not my cup of tea.
He said,
Watching
I'm
cartoon
good.
porns. I'm goody. I'm goody.
You could have kept it subtle. Ain't nobody know.
Them love juices, cuz.
Hey,
You know, we gotta
listen.
get them love juices. Them love juices.
Listen, a new anime that's out right now that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got kids, you want to watch, anime with your kids. Me and my daughter just started watching this one. Like I said, it's new. So we're still watching episode to episode. It's called Spy Family. It's actually a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, that's on Netflix, ain't it? Or is it
Listen,
Showtime?
I don't
Might be
know.
Showtime
I
Max.
watch it on
HBO
the site.
Max.
I watch everything on the site, so I don't know, bro. I don't know exactly what it's on.
Spy Family it looks pretty cool. I haven't watched it.
It's good. It's about 9 episodes in. It's pretty funny, and
Watch
it's
some
like I
Gundam
said,
stuff. If you like make animes and you ain't seen anything Gundam, just pick one and watch it. Just pick one.
Gundam's pretty good. Yeah, Gundams are pretty good.
I like Gundam G Fighter. A lot of people don't like that anime, but I like it.
I've never seen that
I
one.
like it.
I can't say, I can't give it. I wasn't big on old school vintage. I think I kind of got more into like the 2000s stuff. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I watched before that was just Dragon Ball. That was the only thing. Literally.
Watch Berserk 2.
Berserk 2. Look at that. That's why it's
Berserk,
on a pod.
Berserk's
I can always
good.
go back and listen to this.
Samurai Champloo. If you want to watch,
good.
if you want to watch an anime that's kind of got a Boondocks feel to it, a hip hop feel to it, Samurai Champloo is only 26 episodes.
Samurai Champloo's good, but
it'll make you mad at the end. It'll make you mad because it's some bullshit the whole way. You're like, they did all this bullshit just for this. I was like, but the anime is good. It's got a good soundtrack. If you're a hip hop head, you know what I'm saying? Check that one out. That's actually pretty good.
So what I always tell people about Samurai Champloo is like, if you like Cowboy Bebop, you'll like Samurai Champloo.
Okay. Well, since we talk about hip hop stuff and everything, my favorite is this motherfucker over here fighting niggas with swords and shit, and while he got a blunt in his mouth, and this little sidekick, some imaginary old man with a little joint in his mouth.
I know what you talking about.
You know what I'm going to...
Afro Samurai is pretty good. It's a good one.
That's my shit right there,
Afro
bro.
Samurai.
RZA's music.
I never finished it. I gotta finish that one.
Fire.
Yes, you need to finish it.
I gotta finish that one.
My son over here like, you didn't finish it yet.
Yeah, nah, I ain't finished that one yet all the way.
Yeah, just to let y'all know, my son's gonna do a special guest feature on the part 2 of the anime pod. So make sure you stay on the lookout.
And another good one, and then I'm gonna end it here because I could go on all night. Demon Lord.
They didn't see that one. Look, he hitting us with
Lord
gems.
Yeah, I ain't not seen that one.
Yeah, watch Demon Lord. It's cool.
They say High School of the Dead is good too.
High School of the Dead is good. You watch that?
Yeah, I heard that one's good. Shout out to Smoke One for putting me up on that one.
No,
that's Smoke One.
High School of the Dead short too. You can watch it pretty fast. I'm Blooded Orphans. That's a Gundam Mobile Suit Iron Blooded Orphans. It's on Netflix. I'm plugging Netflix.
Look,
we got Netflix plugged in.
Just to let y'all know, you don't even know what to watch. Listen up, all of it. Rewind.
High Rise Invasion.
Write it down.
That's good.
Say that again.
Invasion's good.
High Rise Invasion.
Invasion.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, I not seen that one either.
What's another good one? Oh my God, dude! How did I forget this? Devilman Crybaby. Oh my God,
Like
that
the video
anime
game?
is Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, Crybaby.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen
Crybaby.
that. I ain't heard
Devilman
that.
Crybaby is on Netflix. Need to watch it. And dude, one of my favorite animes of all time, Initial D.
Not
If
Initial
you like
D.
if you like cars, you'll thank me later.
Initial D. Yeah, I've seen some of it. Vampire
and if
Hunter
you
D
like
is a good one.
Vampire Hunter D is good. It's very,
It's an
very,
old
very,
one. It's an old
very,
one
very
too.
old
It's
too.
really good. That's a good one.
Vampire
If you
Hunter
like
D Bloodlust
vampires,
Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust might be easier for people to get into because Vampire Hunter D is old, super old.
it's fire though. Vampire Hunter D is fire though.
Yes, it is. Kuroko's Basketball. That's on Netflix.
That was actually good. I seen some
good.
of. I ain't finished it all the way.
I like that one. I seen parts of that.
It's good. MFKZ was weird. It was good in
I've
spots.
got that movie. I've actually got that
good.
movie.
It's good.
I
like the
crazy.
It is. It's crazy. And
that's what Vince Staple. Vince Staple does the voice.
As Lowe says, that's something you probably won't get spliffed up to.
Hey, you get a throink, you like the throink under that one, because you gonna be like, what the hell is going on?
For real.
What the fuck you just say? A throink?
MFKZ, a throink, nigga, like the throink up. Hey.
No
and you can literally go on Netflix right now and look at any
anime.
One Piece movie.
There's a lot of
One Piece movies.
Yeah, that just give you a heads up. We will be touching up on One Piece on the part 2. Yep. We're also going to be touching up on Naruto, or some people, annoying people call Naruto. Slap Naruto. I'll make sure I wear my Naruto shirt. Me and Loso be matching.
Hey, little boy Sasuke all day, baby.
Yeah, y'all might as well throw bleach in there too, bro. Might as well throw bleach in there on the next one too.
I like bleach, so I have no problem with that. And then, of course, Parasite is the other one that we were talking about.
Parasite, yeah.
So make sure
conspiracy theories on that shit.
Make sure you follow us, subscribe, like the page. You know what I mean? We on YouTube. Check out the video.
Hey, thanks for letting me come through, bro. I appreciate
no worries, man. We appreciate you coming through, Spoonie Mac. Like always, whenever you want to come through non-anime, you're more than welcome to always come through as a guest.
Always.
You're one of the original first supporters that we had on our page, so I just want to say we appreciate you.
Yes,
anytime
sir.
we do anything,
whatever, man, we can get into whatever, man. I done seen a lot, done a lot.
Are you into basketball?
Dude, I watch basketball.
Because we trying to get next time, maybe on the next episode or something, talk about the basketball. You down to down. We'll let you know.
We can talk about the basketball too.
Okay.
I'm a Chicago Bulls head now. I'm MJ to the end now.
Hey, nobody arguing you on this group because
the GOAT now.
Smoke One will tell you the same thing. I tell you that I'm a #1 LeBron James fan to the day I die, but guess what? The GOAT is MJ. We all know what it is, and I always say that. So, hey, no argument from us two. I don't know how Los feels about that. He's talking about, I look Kobe. But yeah, man, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, the page, the group, and you know what I mean? Spoonie Mac, where can they find you? Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook and on the gram. I'm on the gram. Spoonie Mac on the gram, and then on Facebook under the government name. under the government name. Jeff
well, you go to Instagram, right? You go to Instagram and check out Spoonie Mac.
Spoonie.Mac.
Spoonie.Mac. So
Spoonie.
There you go, and give out special shout outs to the ninjas that couldn't make it. You know what I mean? Smoke One and Double Barrel. Y'all already know what it is. They're the homies. We always.
Peace to the homie, the cuz.
Oh, yeah. So y'all already know what it is. You're.
Yeah.